100 gold to an early shop is a reasonable start on Ironclad. Who's a wreck boss? Slime boss. Okay. Slime boss to me does speak a little bit against trading our starting relic away. Usually, I think Ironclad really does like that 6 health per combat. It's a really strong effect. Question is, how do we get through the act with as much power, as much strength as possible? Usually for me on Ironclad, I'm looking to go a little heavier on elites in the early game. There's a couple reasons for that. One, Ironclad's starter deck is weighted towards damage. You have 6 attack cards and 4 skill cards, which means that Ironclad does not struggle to spend all his energy on doing damage each turn. What Ironclad does struggle to do is block consistently, but that's where the starting Burning Blood comes in, for the constant heals. How's it going, Cap America? Appreciate the good luck wishes. Poor RN says, is it normal to be able to avoid all elites? If you're playing on Ascension 1 or higher, when more elites spawn on the map, then I'd say maybe 50% to 25% of the time, the map creates a path where you can avoid every elite if you want to. I don't usually recommend such a path, although it can actually be a nice way to start a run, depending on what else you're able to get out of Act 1 and the cards you want to add during Act 1. But many times, the map making forces you into an elite fight outside of your control. And especially on Ascension 20, this is going to, by and large, shape your early decision making. If you're forced into an elite, you have to be picking cards that allow you to beat that elite fight. Winterstrail says, I've gotten to A20 and beaten it a few times, but not very often. I need good RNG to succeed. Any advice to elevate your game from sometimes beating A20 to consistently beating A20? Yes, indeed. That is, I guess that is kind of what the core of the stream is, so you're certainly in the right place. A20 is a game of figuring out a novel solution every time, almost. If you're able to win sometimes but not always, I think that means that you found 1 or 2 winning strategies, and you figured out that on some runs you can create that winning strategy. However, you can't always do it, because you don't always get the cards that are building towards that. So what you need to do are find other strategies that can win, that look radically different and incorporate different relics and cards than the ones that you've currently figured out how to win with. And the more I play Slay the Spire A20, the more I find that there are a lot of different ways to get a successful run, including some runs that look radically different than the usual approach. For example, if there was a remove 2 cards start here, then something that can be an approach, maybe more on Defect and Silent than on Ironclad, is take a remove 2 start and fight 0 elites in Act 1. Just remove 2 strikes and add a couple of good block cards and upgrade them, and go into Act 2 with only a couple of relics but a really, really good deck of cards. I've had a couple Defect runs that looked like that. But ultimately, in order to figure out how to win the highest Ascension more often, you're going to have to try some new stuff. And that will involve necessarily losing a little bit. You'll have to, trial and error to figure out where exactly the limits are of each strategy. So, for example, like how many early glaciers can you get away with taking? There's how many early footworks can you get away with taking? I learned early on in my Slay the Spire experience that 4 footworks in Act 1 is too many, at least if your Act boss is Hexaghost. It took me a while to get out of the mindset of like good cards and bad cards. I sort of used to try to evaluate cards on a scale of relative goodness. Like, Footwork is a better card than deadly poison or something. But Spire is so much a game of situations and contexts. So it's always about what does each card do in each given situation, and how does that get you through the next couple of floors. So, for example, you can't just create a winning deck by looking at somebody's tier list in Slay the Spire and exclusively just picking the S tier cards that they say are the best cards, because that won't solve every single situation in Spire. Are there any blatant bad cards for Ironclad? Yes. Here's some cards off the top of my head that you should probably not take unless you have a free upgrade or a good synergy or some strong incentive, especially in Act 1. Havoc, Wild Strike, probably Clash if you're above Ascension 10. I won't say Clash if you're below Ascension 10. Below Ascension 10, Clash is amazing. What's the other one that's like truly awful? Rampage. Rampage is okay in the first 3 floors, because it does get you out of Act 1, but don't try to build around Rampage, generally speaking. Seeing Red is not often amazing early on. Sentinel is a pretty bad early pick, definitely. I think Hemokinesis is very good. Hemokinesis is, to me, what Wild Strike should be. So, question is, am I taking 100 gold, card remove? What's the path that I want here? I might want to go 3 elites, but that would have to go to this shop. Shoop. That would speak to then not going to the early store. I'll take the money. Starting with 100 gold lets you roll into the first shop and afford a common or shop relic there, which I really like the ability to do. Particularly if you roll a membership card or something. Sempi Infinite playing it 4 times per turn. There you go, Critter. That's actually the biggest problem with Rampage, is that it's so difficult to play Rampage multiple times per turn. When Rampage can work really, really well is when you cheat the cost of it by either using an Infinite or by using Madness. Ouch, by the way. But my face. That was a very rude jawworm. Ooh, wow. These are 3 of my favorite Ironclad cards to pick, floor 1. Pommel Strike's probably the best common card. I think Spot Weakness is one of the best strength gain cards. And Carnage is one of the best uncommon attacks. They're all very good for different reasons. And Pommel versus Carnage is a particularly hard choice. Favorite class, asks J. Blot. I want to say it was inorganic chemistry for me. No, obviously you're asking about the characters in the game. Defect is my favorite character in Slay the Spire. Can I rank the starting deck of every class? Watcher, Defect, Ironclad, Silent. Easy. Actually, maybe Silent Ironclad, actually. Ironclad's starting deck is really bad. He is a better starting relic, though. He's got the heal and the better max health. Why inorganic over organic? Because of all those hours of staring at rotated isomers, trying to figure out what is what. That's why. Never again. I just found inorganic to tackle more interesting concepts for me. The way the metals do their oxidation states and the higher level bondings. I think that's also just because of the particular teachers I had for those classes, but mostly I was just making a joke. So, of the cards that we are looking before us, the thing is, I like the Pommel Strike for being able to be played alongside the Bash. But Carnage sure is one of the biggest, healthiest Blappy cards around. If we wanted to go 3 Elite, Carnage would support such an endeavor pretty well. I don't think that I want to go spot weakness here, and the reason is because we're fighting the Slime Boss as a rack boss, and this is a pretty unreliable card against Slime Boss. We do want to keep our Act Boss in mind as we consider our cards pretty much at all times with any character, but Slime Boss in particular, you really want to be wary of. Unless you're playing Watcher, in which case you're probably fine. So, Pummel versus Carnage. I guess I'll go with Carnage here. I think the Pummel is pretty good as well, but maybe we can get one of each. Money before the shop. What a blessing. Sure, I'll trade 11 health. We now have 287 gold on floor 3 with this store before us. We're offered... Oh, Heavy Blade's another card I really wouldn't recommend early on Ironclad, if you have no strength especially. Now, here, if you wanted to buy Spot Weakness and Limit Break and Heavy Blade, I would call you brave, but also reasonable. What about paying 274 gold to Bottle Bash? Anyone? Anyone at all? No? Okay, fine. Meat on the Bone, though. That looks pretty good. If our hit points are at or below half, heal 12. Bottle a strike. Try to bottle Carnage, but accidentally just click on a strike and bottle that instead. For 274 gold. Let's go. What are my thoughts on Evolve? Given that we are fighting the Slime Boss, I do think Evolve has merit in this position. My line of thinking on Evolve is that having an Evolve lets me have a card that helps me in a couple specific fights. The Chosen, the Sentries, the Slime Boss. I guess the 3 Slavers as well, potentially. And it also enables me to take the card Power Through. I don't really like taking Wild Strikes or Reckless Charges, even with an Evolve, but Power Through is very good. Very, very good. The one that puts 2 wounds directly into your hand. Overall, this is a relatively weak shop. I do like Meat on the Bone here. This would give me a lot of additional healing, enough to face tank probably 3 elites, no problem, actually. Which would let us get lots of money and relics. We'd roll into a second store here. Why is Spot Weakness and Limit Break bad? Okay, so here's why, Plague. In order for Spot Weakness and Limit Break to work, you must draw Spot Weakness first, and have the enemy be attacking, then draw Limit Break and play Limit Break. If either the Spot Weakness fails to work on the enemy attacking, or the draw order is wrong, this combination will fail, meaning your failure rate is like 3/4 of the time. So most of the time, this results in 1 or even 2 useless cards in the draw pile, leading to a really nasty situation. Now, if you have Runic Pyramid, totally different story. Heck, just having Warcry or Headbutt can make a big difference. But with no card draw and no card manipulation, you're really gambling. I'm just gonna buy the meat. Delicious. Alright, now we have to actually take damage, though, so good luck to us. Guess we go this way? I think the first elite will be very manageable with a Blessing of the Forge, actually. More health loss? Let's do it. Dig. 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 Maw bank on the bone, man. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Get those heals. Look at this. We're just going to heal for free off these stinky lice. Heal 18 from 2 lice. Whew. Look at that. 49 health. The power. Having True Grit Twin Strike. Kind of regret not taking Spot Weakness. Seeing a true Twin Strike here. This is actually one of my favorite commons. Since I didn't take the Pummel Strike, I think Twin Strike will do just fine. True Grit's also a fine block card, but going into elites, we just need damage. We have health in the form of Meat on the Bone, Burning Blood. We just need to make sure we kill. So, we're going to go this way now. And we're going to hope that Meat on the Bone carries us. We're actually going to have a lot of money for this Maw Bank, huh? From this Maw Bank, or we could even avoid the shop if we wanted to. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times 12. That's actually enough money. It might be worth it. Let's see here. Greetings, Egg Boy. Definitely going to use the Forge Potion on this hand. Do I upgraded Bash and Twin Strike, or do I upgraded Twin Strike and upgraded Carnage here? Because we lose the Carnage if I play the upgraded Bash. We could use the Swift Potion to upgrade more cards. I'd like to not spend both potions here, if possible. I'd really prefer to have this for turn 1 against Gremlinob, if at all possible. Yeah, it does feel pretty bad to lose the Carnage. I think that we use the Forge Potion, play Twin Strike Carnage, forget the Bash for now, and then focus on blocking during the first attack cycle. That's my thought. So much for blocking. No, that's fine. Meat on the bone. Go! Hey, upgraded defend. Good to see ya. Alright, quick math. Assume I draw Bash Carnage again. How much damage can I do? Let's assume Carnage Strike Plus, then Strike Twin Strike. How much damage is that? 28 plus 9 plus 4 is 10. 51. So it'll be a little short either way. Okay, sounds like I want to defend once and strike once. That's the conclusion I've arrived at. Hopefully we redraw the Carnage here. We'll see. Bash. 8 plus... math time. 7 times 1.5. It's 19 damage, isn't it? Or, sorry, 18 damage. Yeah, 18 damage. So we're just shy here. Literally 1 damage short, which means I should have shorted myself 1 more defend here. Or we could use the Swift Potion and try to kill now, saving 11 health. As is tradition indeed. 11 health for the Swift Potion. It's a pretty good Swift Potion. Really like to upgrade the Carnage for realsies. Pretty low chance of a potion too. Yeah, I'm gonna block here. Heal 18. Get an oddly smooth stone for slightly better blocks. And some rare cards. Corruption or Fiendfire. Wow. Probably Fiendfire with a Swift Potion, actually. Fiendfire, upgrade the Fiendfire, actually. Rather than upgrade Carnage with a Swift Potion. Because that kills Gremlinob. Just, like, dead. Right? Let's do that. Be a more difficult choice if I didn't have the Swift Potion. I think I'd take Fiendfire and upgrade Carnage, actually, in that case. But it turns out we're not even fighting Gremlinob. What a ripoff, man. At least our defense block for 6. I think we strike twice here. Killing one of these sentries ASAP is very important. So, do I Swift Potion? In which case, I'm probably destroying most of my own deck by playing the Fiendfire. This is really not a good fight to Fiendfire for a lot in, you know? I can Carnage defend and take a uncomfortable amount of damage. I think if I potion into Fiendfire, we're gonna die, actually. Twin Strike Carnage would be nice. That'd be ideal. Looks like we're gonna be Twin Striking next turn. Maybe I potion the next turn, use the Fiendfire, and the Twin Strike I can kill 2, actually. That'd be good. Because if I'm just destroying Dazed, it's a whole different story, you know? Not just destroying days? Well, I'm still doing it. You versus me, Sentry. Let's go. Oh, not quite a kill? That's alright. We'll take a bit more. We're alive. We're alive. That's the important part. Eight plus 18 is plenty. We got a prayer wheel, giving us extra card awards from normal enemies. And a potion. So we're in reasonable shape here. Whirlwind is kind of nice against Slime Boss. I don't know if I'll get the chance to upgrade it, but it is really nice against Slime Boss. I'm going to grab this. Alright, what's in the box? A bag of marbles. Applying 1 vulnerable on turn 1. Yes, yes. Let's keep going. I'm going to have over 200 money for the second store, too. So I think we're starting to really pick up steam here. Lots of good relics. I can heal another 18 off of this enemy. Hopefully a full 18, although it might damage us. And then we should be in good condition for another elite, even if it goes kind of badly. Oh yeah, we're still in the easy pool? Oh my goodness. Excuse me. Thanks for the heal 18, friend. And double card rewards. There's Pommel Strike. We can get it back, and I want this one for sure. Exhum's kind of interesting, too. And a Shrug. Shrug, Pommel, both with Fiendfire. Excellent. Just some high-value cards that also say draw 1 on them. Very good, very good. Let's go. All right, now this elite is going to get destroyed. Well, maybe not by this hand, though. It's a good fight for the weak potion. Looks like I'm just going to let Carnage go here. Yeah. Let me just play this. This meat on the bone has already healed us 60 health. What a great investment that was. Holy crap. We got a Molten Egg. Molten Egg Prayer Wheel. Means this is about to become a very big deck of cards. Fiendfire is very good. The more card draw you have, the better Fiendfire gets. And a Battle Trance is going to be excellent for getting additional cards in hand. Juggernaut might be appealing for being a shiny yellow card, but I don't think it's actually very good here. Chemokinesis Plus is pretty decent, but we'll be upgraded. We'll be offered a lot of upgraded attacks, so I'm not too worried here. Battle Pog. Like Uppercut Plus, for example, is an upgraded attack. I could avoid spending money here in order to preserve the Maw Bank. It seems kind of absurd, though. There's Dark Embrace, there's Frozen Eye. Frozen Eye actually seems really good in this deck. There's also Potion Belt, but we have no potions, so eh. But what I really like about Frozen Eye is knowing what I'm going to shrug or pummel into, knowing when Whirlwind is coming up, knowing where Fiendfire is in the draw pile. These are all really powerful things. I can't afford the uppercut. I could buy a potion. Draw potion's pretty good. I think I'll save the rest of this cash, though. I think I'd have a pretty hard time losing to the slime boss. We'll upgrade Whirlwind for that fight. Probably Battle Trance next. Greetings! So, for example, I know before I even play it whether Battle Trance draws Whirlwind. It does. Whirlwind is the top card of the deck. So, get hecked, Gremlins. Actually, wait. Let's have health for us. Half health is 37? Yeah, 37. So 37 plus 18 means we could potentially heal up to 55. There's 8 health to be gained here, potentially, for Slime Boss. But I'd have to take 10. That's very easy to do. Okay. Yeah, that's really, really easy to do. Next turn will be weird, though, if I do that. I can always just defend Fiendfire, kill one. Okay, yeah. Yep. Okay. So I'm actually going to not play the Whirlwind because we can get more health here. Oh, yeah, but compared to healing 6, so we're going to 53 anyway. So it's only 2 health gained, but it is 2 health gained, right? Unfortunately, killing this one and then whirlwinding next turn isn't the easy solve you want it to be because of the shield here. If I whirlwind for 3, then this guy bops me, but I can do this instead. That number is more than 53. Oh, there's a Wild Strike Plus. There's 2 of them. The power. Oh, I'm definitely taking upgraded Pommel Strike. How about in Flames? We're also offered 2 of those. Definitely want 1 in Flame. Strength goes really well with Whirlwind, with the Twin Strike, with the Fiend Fire. Hell, with the Pommel Strike, too. So yes to this. Probably yes to this. And I guess I upgrade that in Flame for Slime Boss. Upgrading Dark Embrace is tempting, too. Where's a strike dummy when you need one? Who are you calling a dummy? So I could do Pommel Strike, Battle Trance, Fiend Fire. How much damage is that? We deal 15, we go to 6 cards, we go to 8 cards, so this does 15 times 7. 15 times 8. So I can do 120 damage. I'll delete Dark Embrace, but then I draw the Whirlwind, so yeah, you're completely hosed, sir. Fortunately, they did not all attack me. But very clean fight overall. Sure glad I got those extra 2 hit points, right? Imagine what we would have been in, what the position we'd be in if I hadn't done that. Just imagine. Double tap. Interesting. Tempted by Exhume here. Exhume can let us Fiend Fire a second time. Oh, double tap with the Fiend Fire with the Dark Embrace? Actually, with Frozen Eye? I love that. Alright, I'll take double tap. I'm in. Intriguing relics here. No energy available. We're either getting double relics from elites, we're getting more powerful potions, or I'm healing even more. 12 base heal plus meat on the bone for the face tank build. I think we'll struggle a little bit to make the Black Star work. Actually, maybe we won't. We have meat on the... we have lots of healing, and we have Bag of Marbles, and we have Frozen Eye. So I think even with 3 energy, we'll be okay against various elites, but we're a bit scared of Book of Stabbing in particular. Actually, maybe with the big Fiend Fire, we're not. If I was immediately worried about Act 2... Actually, this is not the world's worst Black Blood, but it's a bit weird. I wonder if Sacred Bark was right. Guess we're going to find out. How many elites can I fight? Better question, how many elites should I fight? I believe the answer to both of these questions is going to be 3. Along this path. Grab an early store where I can remove probably a strike. We'd like to get maybe 1 starter card out of this deck so that it's a bit more consistent. Taking a whole bunch of combats will again give us constant heals from the meat and the black burning blood, while also giving me prayer wheel molten egg card rewards to build up some more upgraded attacks here. And we get a bunch of rest sites for either healing or upgrades. I'd like to upgrade Battle Trance and Dark Embrace, and maybe some other card that we pick up along the way. Double tap kills this? I wish it did. I sure wish it did. Unfortunately, for Fiendfire to be double tapped, you need to be able to exhaust cards multiple times. You'll only get as many hits out of Fiendfire as cards that you exhaust. So we can double tap the Fiendfire, but it's not 45 plus 45, it's 45 plus 0. However, if you can get new cards into your hand between the first and second Fiendfire, and Dark Embrace does do that, then it's a different story. So if we Power Potion, get Dark Embrace, then double tap Fiendfire would kill. Could also get Feel No Pain off of this. I don't really like using my potion, but I also don't really like taking 21. That said, we're also a deck with meat on the bone, so maybe losing some of our health up front isn't even that bad. Let me just do some quick math. We can do 29 damage next turn. I do 60. I'll lose 4 plated armor. So 89 minus 60. I'll have 29 health. I need to do 39 damage next turn, huh? So I can't do that. Next turn we shrug, defend, pummel. We have to kill on turn 3. Ugh, alright. She knew that was Twin Strike, then Fiendfire. Yet I don't actually think I kill on this turn, huh? It's not enough. Alright, well, meat on the bone is here for us. Good job, meat. Calculated. Now we have 2 potions. There's an uppercut plus for us. That's almost assuredly getting picked. And Heavy Blade or Hemo? Probably neither. Can't really afford that Heavy Blade, realistically. Not worth it like Uppercut is. Could go back to full health with a Waffle. I think Reckless Charge is actually kind of decent here. I think Dark Shackles is very good here. But I can't afford Dark Shackles and a card remove. Dang. Just a little bit shy on money here. That is a really good Dark Shackles. Who's our rank boss? Bronze Automaton. I think I need to remove a strike more than I need to buy Dark Shackles here, unfortunately. How about Burning Pact? Ooh, Havoc with Frozen Eye, actually. That's also pretty good. I'd have to upgrade that Havoc, is the thing. But Havoc Frozen Eye is really strong, especially with this much card draw. Fire wheel, though. I'm just going to take a Havoc if I see one. I don't need to buy one. That's illegal. Uppercut's reasonable here, but Dark Embrace is more important for this fight, I feel. Yes, you did do that, huh? Bummer. So I can see where in the draw pile the daze goes. That's kind of cool. So we can double tap Fiendfire next turn. Behold Twitch chat. The power. So we get new cards in hand, those get exhausted, and we attack again. Pretty cool. Body Slam plus. That's not bad. I don't think it's good enough, though. The return of the avocado. This time, it's personal. Personally going to destroy me. I don't know if we're actually going to survive the elites here. We're going to take a ton of damage in these upcoming fights. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 stretch 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So next turn I get to Fiendfire, huh? Probably means I want to bash this turn. Make sure the Fiendfire hits next turn. We could go in Flame Bash, make sure that Fiendfire hits as hard as possible. That seems reasonable. Just eat all this damage to the face. Please stop attacking me. How much damage is Fiendfire gonna do? We have 4 cards in hand, so it's gonna be 13, 18 times 4. 72. So we need to pummel Fiendfire to kill. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, there's the Havoc. Cool. And a Shockwave, if I think I can afford it. I don't know if I can. Definitely taking that Havoc, though. Since we have Frozen Eye to know what exactly the top card of the deck is. Do we want to swap one of these potions for a colorless potion? I don't think that I do. I think these are pretty good potions. So, Shockwave? Yeah, I'll take a Shockwave. Okay, this looks like a reasonable fight, especially with this turn 1 draw. I can just kill one outright. So there's only 2 of them next turn. We draw Twin Strike, Uppercut, Havoc, Dark Embrace, and Flame. It's going to hurt a little bit, but we do want to take a little damage anyway. So hit the one with the lowest health, then Fiendfire the one with the most health. So currently Havoc is hitting a strike. Next turn, Battle Trance into Whirlwind. That'll do 33 damage if I inflame. Actually, Battle Trance double tap Whirlwind will do 44 damage with Inflame. So we just want to Inflame punch this one. There's no blocking this turn. Next turn we kill them both. Take 10, heal 18. That's a net gain in my book. Take another potion. Headbutt Plus, also very good with Havoc. Another chance at spot weakness. Definitely taking this Headbutt. Trogix, thanks for 4 months. How many elites did we fight in Act 1? I think just 3? We had some other things happen in Act 1. We purchased 2 relics. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 3 elites, 2 per... no. We had a random relic from... oh yeah, we got 1 relic from an event. 3 elites, 1 event relic, 2 relics from shops, 1 from the chest. That's why we have so many relics. And then Black Star gets added, and we want even more relics. Heptipus says, will Havoc spot weakness always hit the enemy that's attacking? No, it'll target randomly. So you have to randomly hit the enemy that's attacking. Not as good as you'd want it to be. Mostly we just really don't have energy to add more stuff. That, yeah. Unupgraded stuff. Alright, first elite is going to be the 3 Slavers. And our turn 1 draw is adequate. Call it adequate. Next turn we have Battle Trance Fiendfire. So as long as I can kill the Red Slaver on turn 1 using a potion, we're good here. This does 14, so 19 plus 19 plus 14. That's enough, right? Yeah, it's 52. So we can kill the red guy with the liquid memories here. Take 20. Next turn, Battle Trance, Fiendfire, kill the front guy, take 8 more. We should be good from there. To just fight the middle guy on his own. He won't be hard. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can play the Pummel Strike on the Taskmaster, or I can just outright kill the Taskmaster, leave the blue Slaver as the one intact. They're doing the same damage this turn. Let's stop these wounds. Yeah, next turn we can go Shrug, Defend, Headbutt. No problem. Headbutt the Shrug seems the easiest. Just going for a bit. Is this a kill? Double tap Whirlwind does 32. Yep. Hey, we lived through the first elite, and we get heckin' rewards here. Duvu Doll gives us 1 strength per curse in the deck, currently 1. Toxic Egg upgrades all skills, so skills and attacks are all upgraded, including the Searing Blow +1. Pretty sad card rewards here. 3 2-cost attacks? Ew. Explosive Potion's good, though. And I think we're good to keep going on the green path here. I'll probably rest at this fire just to make this next elite a little bit more manageable, unless I think I want to upgrade Havoc or Battle Trance or something. Havoc upgrade is pretty good. I think I'd rather just rest, though. Make sure we're nice and healthy going into Criminal Leader or the Book of Stabbing, especially. This thing is scary. Yeah, we kind of just have to eat all of the damage. I'm going to use our Power Potion turn 1. And I think a Demon Form will definitely help make this a little bit more manageable here. Have some weaken, friend. I think with the Demon Form and the Meat on the Bone, we'll be okay here. So how many cards do I want to draw this turn? I can draw up to 5, which would draw through to the Ascender's Bane. And we draw what? Shrug, Fiendfire next turn? We can do math on how much damage that would be. Assuming I play Inflame this turn. Inflame and Pummel Strike. We deal 19. 47 minus 19. 128 is how much we have to do. Flame gives us 3 strength, Demon Form gives us 2 more. We'll have 8 strength. That means this will be 27 per hit. We do 27 times 4. Plus a Pummel Strike. Pummel Strike is going to be with 8 strength, base of 17, 25. So that means we have more than enough damage, so long as I do play the Inflame. So that means this turn is Pummel Strike, Inflame, Defend, next turn Pummel Strike, Fiend Fire. That kills. Does that get me to meat on the bone range? That's the only question I need to ask. Just to double check then. We want to make sure we drop low enough here. 52 minus 15 is going to put me at exactly 37, so I don't want to block, actually. We just want to take this 5x3 in full. Okay, cool. Calculated. I was hoping we'd see this relic. I do kind of regret not taking Black Blood now, because healing 36 at the end of every fight would be too entertaining. That said, Magic Flower still is absurd here. Healing is more effective during combat. That means Burning Blood now heals us 9, and Meat on the Bone heals for 18, for a total of 27 heal per fight. And more crappy upgraded attacks galore. These card rewards, man. Meat on the Bone and Red Skull. I love Red Skull Meat on the Bone. It's like the best anti-combo ever. And yet it's good. It's real good. Does Magic Flower interact with those relics that work at end of combat? Yes. And in the order that you'd want them to as well. It's pretty good. Guess I'll take Meat on the Bone. Also, that means the range for actually being able to heal off the Meat on the Bone got bigger. The bigness is maximum now. Can't Havoc the Whirlwind, sadly. Having that defend, maybe. Okay, we just want to play one defend anyway. What am I headbutting here? Headbutt the Battle Trance. Now I am strong. 3 for 4. Havoc double tap, then double pummel? That won't kill, will it? Sure won't. Only if I use the explosive potion, would it? Get 15 block next turn. So what is this? Shrug pummel? Next turn, double tap uppercut? Is that going to kill? I don't think so. To do math, we do 17, so it's 19. 19 plus 15. With 7 strength, that does 20. Okay, yeah, that works. It's double uppercut here. That heal, though, look at that. Back to 57 HP. Offered a Havoc Plus, which I am taking with Frozen Eye. A Bludgeon Plus, or a Dual Wield Plus. Vortex Curse says, how does Black Star interact with the Elite Relic pool? Does it give you 2 relics rather than 1? If you... Okay, so it generates two 2 random relics, which in theory should be the same as if you fought 2 elites separately without the Black Star, based on how Spire seeding works. Notably, there is actually an exception to the relics that the Black Star can generate, which is as follows. The additional relic, not the original, but the additional relic spawned by the Black Star, cannot be the Shovel, Guria, or Peace Pipe. Fun fact. Not taking that dual wield. I am going to upgrade the other Havoc. Whirlwind. Ooh. And Chaku on 9. Fact was not fun, demanding refund. 39. 49. Easy. Good fight. So the Eternal Feather. For every 5 cards in deck, we heal 3 health when we enter a rest site. It's even more healing. Note that this is not during combat healing, so the Magic Flower will not apply, because when we're in a rest site, we're not in a fight. Whetstone's pretty sad because most of, with Molten Egg, most of the attacks we've seen are already upgraded. Holy moly, by the way. Those cards. Exhume Plus sure sounds good to get back an exhausted card for free. And we at least upgraded Bash. I'll take it. Alright, Dark Embrace, you need to be cheap, and I think our next upgrade might be the Battle Trance, too. Really feeling good about the Bronze Automaton fight. I'm also feeling very good about choosing one of 20 cards to add. With 2 eggs, this is an upgraded card bonanza. And I've got my eye on Bloodletting here, but let's look at the other options. Shrug Plus, Whirlwind Plus, Second Wind Plus is very strong. With a deck like this, Second Wind Plus is very strong. But Bloodletting, for its ability to generate energy alongside the Whirlwinds and our crazy card draw, I think is the best pick here. We also have Absurd Healing, of course, so it's not like the health penalty as much. Where's the stick? So, Dark Embrace, Shockwave, next turn. Gets a bit weird from there. Do I want to delete these cards? Not particularly. Definitely rather have Dark Embrace in play for this, so I think I'll just play Headbutt, Twin Strike, do some damage here. Don't feel the need to employ the Skill Potion at the moment. Headbutt first. So I am willing to just take this damage to the face. Maybe I shouldn't be, but I am. These orbs with their debuff steal the rarest card in the draw pile, so either Double Tap or Exhume is being stolen, our 2 rare cards here with the gold border. If there were no rare cards, they'd pick randomly from the uncommons with the blue. Battle Trance, Whirlwind, Uppercut. Could be a time to use the Heart of Iron. I don't think we need it, though. I think we're going to be just fine. So, if I draw 1, then Havoc will hit the Whirlwind, playing it for free, essentially. That'd be the time to do it for sure. And then I can draw even more. I can even Exhume Whirlwind later, too. Havoc the Uppercut? That seems worth. Got him. And now we're drawing cards like crazy, so this deck is really starting to pop off. Here we go. Shockwave again? Let's do it. Epic that strike. Debating whether I Battle Trance here to draw even more cards for this Fiendfire, or if I want to draw cards after the Fiendfire. I think I draw cards afterwards. Okay, anything that I want to headbutt I can, although notably the deck is so small at this point that there's not a whole lot to do that for. So, headbutt the Havoc, I guess. Havoc hits strike. So, Bloodletting, Shrug, double tap Pummel Strike. Havoc hits Bloodletting? No, Shrug. Havoc hits Pummel Strike. Havoc has nothing to hit now. So I guess I Bloodletting again. And kill. Cool fight. Havoc with Frozen Eye is really powerful. Second Exhume, very intriguing. Limit Break, also pretty intriguing. Second Exhume. Like it. I like it a lot. Does stealing a card from your draw pile shuffle the deck? No. I'm taking another Exhume here. I like it. Does Pantograph heal more with Magic Flower? Yes. So does Lizard Tail and Fairy in a Bottle, too. Very reasonable Fusion Hammer. I mean, 2/3 of the deck are already upgraded anyway. The only thing I wouldn't be able to upgrade are powers, and most powers upgrade for an energy reduction anyhow, so there's very few powers that I would care about not being able to upgrade. Could take Cursed Key to deliberately get another curse with the Duvu Doll. That's also an interesting option. Don't usually feel like that's worth it. And I think that's still true here. I'm taking the Hammer. Can you endlessly Exhume? No, you cannot use Exhume to target Exhume. This is a specifically disallowed strategy by Slay the Spire to prevent an easy infinite combo. Game never explicitly states this, but it is true. Oof, these rest sites, though. Have to go through 2 to get to the Burning Elite? That's a shame. We'll avoid this one, though. Yeah, so we did have a run recently go full doll and die, and that run kind of highlighted why the Duvu Doll isn't a good enough reason to go for curses usually, because it turns out one curse is worse than one strength is good. So even with the Duvu Doll, adding more curses makes you worse, deck strength-wise, usually. Usually. Havoc hits Exhume. Havoc, Exhume, Battle Trance. Play Battle Trance. What was the point of that? Headbutt the Battle Trance, of course. Dear sir. Seems to be a problem. Really want to Exhume Fiendfire. Since that hits multiple times. Havoc number 3. Ooh, and another Shrug or a Power Through Plus. We don't have the Evolve, though. Let's take Havoc number 3. I think with the Frozen Eye, there might not be such a thing as too many of these. Very happy with the membership card, giving us a discount on everything. Do I want a pocket watch? I'm not sure. This deck is not likely to play few cards in a turn anymore. Nice for turn 1, turn 2. Very nice with the Frozen Eye. But there's so much more that I could buy. Like that Jack of all trades plus, unironically. Want the Blood Vial? It heals 3 health per fight. I actually do want this Jack of all trades plus. I think it's kind of amazing with the Dark Embrace. Hopefully we'll get another Dark Embrace too. And we've got one more shop coming up. Let's have good cash for that. Just saying, Pocket Watch would have been great here. Use Havoc to play Pummel Strike, exhume Pummel Strike to draw again. We could even exhume this Jack of all trades. It creates more cards in hand, making Fiendfire hit harder. Amazing. There's some magic happening here. Burning Pact Plus is absurdly good. I've seen like 3 Searing Blow pluses 1s now. It's not good. What we're looking for is Feel No Pains, more Dark Embraces. Here's Dark Embrace. Good job, Dark Embrace. Havoc is going to hit Fiendfire, and then I'm going to draw a bunch of cards. Good luck to us. Panache, yes. Sadistic Nature Shockwave, what? That's fun. That's just fun, man. Toasty. Very toasty. You love it. Boomerang Plus, almost decent. Warcry Plus is very reasonable. It's essentially free card draw. Don't know that I want a Fire Breathing here, although I like that it's upgraded for free. Nah, we're not doing enough with statuses. Noki says, if you had Dead Branch right now, when you exhaust a card, would I draw one and get a new card added? Yes. I believe Dark Embrace is first, and then the Dead Branch goes. So, for example, if you have 10 cards in hand and then exhaust one, Dark Embrace draws you a card, and then Dead Branch puts a random card into your discard pile. Which is maybe what you wanted, but probably not. Seems like a great turn for Bloodletting. So more Cry draws to the Burning Pact, which can go further, but there's not a whole lot of benefit there. Let's put the Pummel Strike on top, so Warcry can draw the Pummel Strike. Pummel Strike you. Exhume. The Warcry. Kill you. Don't quite kill you. There we go. Man, Frozen Eye is really good. That's what that tells me. Frozen Eye, good. Oh! Well then. Looks like I'm going to earn 40 gold with the rest of this fight. Havoc hits Shockwave. And give me my money. Thanks for the money, hee hee. Give me this, I guess. More Jack of all trades, double sad nature. The saddest Ironclad of all time. Flame Barrier Plus is pretty spicy. Feed is a bit late. Not that late, though. We have 2 exhumes. Like, I can chomp off of the feed here. We can easily gain 20, 30 max health off this. Very easily. Or we're offered to double entrench. Where's the barricade, though? Remember, we don't have a real Hand of Greed. That was from the Jack of all trades. Jacob Ripper, did you hear about the Ironclad that can block by using terrible puns? It's his lame barrier. Alright, of course I drew feed turn 1 here. That's okay. Havoc draws Shrug, then I play Shrug. Havoc plays the Shrug, which draws the Pummel Strike. Now Havoc hits Whirlwind. We Whirlwind for 4 and they all die. Note that when you Havoc an X-Cost card, it is worth your current energy, but you don't actually spend the energy, which is pretty sweet. Next turn I can Exhume Whirlwind. That's cute. Although that means not playing the Shockwave now. No, we're going to do the Shockwave now. And if I Exhume, I get Fiendfire now, huh? Didn't think that through, did I? Take a Flame Barrier here. And then Flame Barrier again, and then next turn is Spicy, next turn is Spicy. What am I Exhuming here? Whirlwind, probably. This would be 13. That's too many. 13 times 4 would kill Repto here. Not looking to do that. I'm looking to get my feedback. Smiling Mask for cheaper removals at the shop. Strawberry for even more max health. And let's make it 4 copies of Havoc Plus in this deck, because what even is this deck? I'm not fighting Time Eater, am I? I'm not. That's probably the maximum number of Havocs we should add, though. I don't think I've ever had a run take 4 Havocs before. Oof. That is a crap turn. Thank goodness I have so much healing. And thank goodness we don't get attacked for 30 on this turn by this enemy ever. Such a generous maw. By 2. Yeah. Havoc hits Carnage? Is that how that's going to work? Let's find out. Yes. Let me draw Havoc Headbutt. There is another Exhume, so I can Headbutt Havoc Fiendfire if I want to. I don't think I want to yet. Burning Pact. Let's do it. Havoc hits good instincts? I don't think so. Doesn't feel right. But it's shrug. Okay, that seems fine. For one more turn here. Here's 30. The Dirty 30. Havoc hits Exhume, getting me back my feed. In case you thought I wasn't going to feed this fight, well, guess what? Delicious. Another copy of Warcry Plus is here. There's a Feel No Pain. We're definitely taking that. Whenever a card is exhausted, gain 3 block. Fridge Party, thanks for 2 months of support. This deck has gotten very strange. We basically built into a full exhaust package synergy on the Ironclad, carrying off our relics and our powers now. Why'd the nickel marry the penny? Because the dime failed to quarter. How's it going, Eats His Soul? Thanks for 25 months of support. Failed to quarter. Ah, I like that. I just got that. Get out of here, Strike. Charon's Ashes waiting room. Dead Branch waiting room. Block card waiting room. Spooky. I guess we'll shrug at least. Which means no Shockwave or no Fiendfire. Let's go no Fiendfire. Yeah, like to court her. That's right. Water. And then headbutt what? Shrug? Or I can headbutt Pummel to get the Flame Barrier. Ooh. Got Strike free. You got it. $33. The number of the beast. Wait. Okay, Havoc that. That too. And block. Actually, we're already full blocking. I could play the feed. How many Exhumes are left? 2. Play it. Dark Embrace, literal bottom card there. That's kind of spooky, but not too spooky. Delicious. Impervious Plus. Or a Body Slam, which is getting better and better. I'm taking this Impervious. But we might pick up the next Body Slam we see, if we see any more. Upgrade all my cards? There's nothing to upgrade. Well, maybe a few things. Heal to full, already there. Although we do gain a strength. I think I'll fight a boss for a rare relic and maybe feed. Notably, this is Slime Boss. And Slime Boss splits into multiple non-minion slimes, meaning we're allowed to feed multiple times in this fight, if we can line it up correctly. Anyway, so gotta be a little careful about that. That's definitely not the draw I want. I guess I can just Impervious next turn. Yeah, just Impervious next turn. Easy. Block your stinky hit. And also Havoc, Havoc, Whirlwind. It's pretty good, actually. Don't want to be too strong. Can you eat one of them next turn? That's fine. Although I can't put this on top, right? That's right. Okay. Let's see what we can do here. Everything says Blues. You get to live, kid. Okay, I don't want to Flame Barrier them. Be careful here. Feed is, of course, at the bottom of the deck, so we'll have to go as far through as we can without killing anyone. That actually seems like quite a challenge. We can kill one of these four slimes if we need to. There we go. Let's go Battle Trance. Feed. Big Zoom. Feed. Big Zoom. Feed. 12 max health, just like that. Delicious. Simply delicious. So tasty. Delicious. Let's fight one more regular fight. It's the Transient. Gonna be pretty hard to eat Transient, but it won't stop me from trying. Will not stop me from trying. This one, please. Can put Mayhem in play with hilarious results. Mayhem plays Havoc, which plays Havoc. As it was meant to be. As it was always meant to be. Double tap. Get rid of this. Opening. Double tap Havoc. This. For big damage. I don't want this to go. Actually doing a pretty good job here. Get rid of that Battle Trance, actually. Get rid of this Defend. Here we go. So we can go Bloodletting, Pummel Strike. Shrug in a loop here. Yes. Costs us health each time we do this, but this is a loop we can just do. And I want the max health, so I don't see why I wouldn't. Yeah, we have to rest anyway. Momentarily. Can also do some other stuff here. Shrug is in the draw pile. Should we get the card that I want to be here? Yeah, so now that's there. We can Havoc that. Delicious, delicious transient. Hey, there's that body slam, too. Double body slam? Let's freaking go, Twitchet. Double body slam. The power. And look at that. Impervious body slam, turn 1. Donut. I should be able to eat them both, right? Should and can aren't the same thing, though. Dark Embrace coming up momentarily. Let's lose the defend, then. Uppercut, then Shockwave. Can I exhume? I can exhume Impervious. Exhume Impervious, then Shockwave. Actually, wait. And I could exhume the Warcry and do that again. I used one exhume already. I have. So if I want to feed twice, I need to keep this exhume. Okay. Take some damage here. I'd rather Havoc the Whirlwind, huh? Yeah, I would. It's only for 2 energy, though. Headbutt any card I want. Body Slam Havoc is the top few cards. That's kind of hilarious, actually. Let's start with Pummel Strike, then. Shrug. Don't really want to Havoc that. Havoc Pummel? Headbutt Pummel to Havoc Pummel? Yes. There we go. This lands feed. Delicious. Let's get rid of this. Donut. Is gonna work? I think this just gets discarded, right? Or does we draw it? We does draw it. Got it. It does drawn. Not too much benefit, though. Just get blocked this way. Dang it. Like it could have been that slightly better. Alright, back around. It was 1 damage off from feeding there. It's pretty funny. Now we're not. Delicious! Man, look at all these heals. 150 health from Meat on the Bone, 164 from Burning Blood. Now we face the Time Eater. We're limited in our card plays, which is going to make this a little bit awkward, but only a little bit. Probably. Burning Pact to the Impervious, but I can't play it. Against the Time Eater, we need to get some strength down. Our Inflame will be key for that, and then we need to just hit this thing as hard as we can, while, I guess, exhausting the unimportant cards in the deck. What can I exhume here? Warcry, Impervious, or Shockwave? I'm going to play Flame Barrier. Don't want to exhume any of this. I don't want to draw this hand next turn, though. So let's exhume the Impervious, just to draw 1 here, so that I draw the Fiendfire. I can double tap Fiendfire next turn. Chunk through some of this garbage. Oh yeah, this is definitely the time for double tap Fiendfire. Gonna lose some cards. Nothing really important. As long as we bring Time Eater below 240 health here, we don't get attacked next turn. Good. Anything important to put in play? Just delete a slide. And then just 1 card this turn. Seems like a fine turn next turn. Can I exhume? Important stuff, right? Indeed. Alright, us versus Time Eater. Mark 2. Get back Shockwave is reasonable. Get that then. Get back the Shockwave here. Havocing Warcry is not my favorite thing to do, but we're going to do it. And then get rid of this strike here. Body Slam does 17 damage. Good enough. Got plenty of health here, so I don't expect to have too hard a time against Time Eater overall. Unfortunately, Havoc is 2 cards in 1. Which makes wanting to play it sometimes a bit difficult. but only a little bit. By 3. Let's only go off one time. The duplicate is canceled by the time meter's clock here. We seem to be in good territory now. Hiya! Exact lethal with Havoc. GG. Two thump, two thump, two thump. A deep pulsing dread can be felt throughout the room. Is this the heart of the Spire, the source of this late game HP gain? When we picked up the feed, we had 75 max health. We've gotten 7 from the strawberry, which means we've gained how much? 40 health from this feed. I said it'd be 20 or 30. It's been above expectation thanks to the exhumes and the slime boss fight. So we got 40 health off the feed. 40 max HP, which is going to be a big difference maker for this end game here. Really happy with that. Another wasted rest, but no biggie. Deck's mostly upgraded anyway, right? And our final store offering us a mummified hand, amongst other things. Shard's a bit late here, unfortunately. I do like a ancient potion to give us an artifact to block vulnerable from hearts. That could be quite helpful. I do like removing the last unupgraded strike. I think Akabeko is not that important. I think Prismatic Shard is not that important. Yeah, Transmutation Plus is pretty funny with Havoc, it's true. I think Beat of Death is going to give me a bit of a hard time, though. In retrospect, I do kind of wish I'd taken the Juggernauts we were offered earlier in the run. I'll admit it. I wish Juggernaut was here. Oh, I can still buy Transmutation even after all this? Ah, heck, let's do it. Transmutation Plus says, for X cost, generate X random colorless cards that are then free this turn. Some interesting potential there. Next turn looks spooky. Next turn looks really spooky. So with 2 burns on top, I draw a double tap Transmutation Battle Trance. Battle Trance drawing Body Slam, Bash, Dark Embrace, Shockwave. If we're being attacked for 60 plus damage, I'll have basically no block. And then we draw Defend, Havoc, Warcry, Havoc, Jack of all trades. Unfortunately, Dark Embrace is too far down to help us here. Oh, wait, no, it's here. Actually, no, we get it next turn, excuse me. No, we'll be fine the turn after next. Okay, so we can get back a lot of this health, actually. I'm honestly okay kind of splitting our health here. We get a huge heal from Burning Blood, Meat on the Bone. We can get some health back from the feeds, too. Definitely just play Flame Barrier. Next turn, do I want more energy for the Transmutation? Or am I playing Whirlwind to do a bit of damage here? I want the energy for the transmute, huh? See what happens. If I play double tap before Dark Embrace, we're guaranteed to Mummy Hand a 2-cost card. That's probably a good idea. bash, of course. Which lets me make somebody weak. I think I want to make the Spire shield weak. Which means we're only transmuting for 1 here. Or I'm not playing Shockwave, but no, we should transmutate. Want this thing weak so that it does reduce damage next turn. Get an Enlightenment plus order. It's fine. Alright, fortunately, Dark Embrace is here, so we've got crazy good card draw now. Free Chrysalis, I love that. Free Limit Break, too. Havoc hits Fiendfire. They'll just play Fiendfire normal-like. Uh, 19 times 6. $114. Perfect. Could Bloodletting first. I think in this case I actually don't want to. Because it sets up the feed perfectly. And we have another Exhume, so I can Exhume that Limit Break a second time. Whoops. That was too much damage. Excuse me. Okay, Exhume's pretty far down. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like I'm just going to kill you now. You people. Why do you keep doing this to me? They keep calling these. Twitch chat, why? Why do you do this? Why must it be like this? But we also got Lantern, so we got a relic that does do something. And I think I'll keep these potions. Pretty good. Only have 1 page of relics. It's lying to you, Twitch chat. Don't fall for its lies. Gonna have to take some Beat of Death, but it's only 1 per card thanks to Tungsten Rod. That's not a big deal, right? Ooh, Patience Purity. Interesting. Use those to draw cards together, but what's the point? Okay, I think we stop here. Multi-attack first? Guess I don't need to use the Impervious then. I could simply Fiendfire. Actually, I want to use the Impervious so that I can Exhume it next turn. Understood. So we go Impervious and then Fiendfire away the crap cards here. Shame about the Nunchaku, but that's okay. If I Exhume Impervious, playing Dark Embrace makes it free with the Mummified Hand. I could Exhume Jack of all trades if I wanted to. I don't think that I do. Take a mere 5 damage from that hit. So we're at high health, past the first cycle. Life is looking up currently. I'm going Gonna double tap that Whirlwind. That's the goal here. Can't Havoc the transmutation, sadly. We can get it into our hand where it can do some good. Redrew the Havoc with itself. That's pretty cool. Get rid of Battle Trance. Havoc Bash. Just using Havoc to delete cards, kind of at whim here. Flame Barrier's in my hand, although this is only the single hits. Alright, now I need to make space in hand for the transmutation to actually do anything. Make some cards. Ooh, Chrysalis plus, Hand of Greed plus, Purity plus, Panic Button plus. That's a good series of cards to get. Give me 3 Ghostly Armors. I love it. 3 Hand of Greed. 3 Energy. How can you say no? Pro tip, you can. So many things to exhume, so little time. It's gonna Burning Pack Purity, actually. Don't want to delete that many cards. Not all at once, anyway. Bonk, bonk. Full damage, and we do return damage off the Flame Barrier. Good stuff. That's right, free garbage is better than expensive garbage. Every time. Havocs are way too good, man. It's gotta happen. Oh, we're capped this turn, though. Nom. Hey there, if you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.